Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. The UFC returns this weekend with a fresh face who is destined to make headlines. When UFC President Dana White went looking for a fight, he was hoping that he would end up with a future UFC star. And those are the expectations after he signed a regional champion who has dominated the local flyweight circuit en route to his Octagon debut this weekend. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC flyweight division matchup.
This is tribal, this rival, in and out with a right blow, then you get this, Cairo, jump up with a line low, somewhere, probably on Cairo with a cycle, gonna give it.
Well, he was discovered on Dana White looking for a fight, and man, did he come through with style points that night. As such, here he is, making his UFC debut a few short months later, and the question beckons, will there be jitters? We hear a lot about those UFC nerves, and sometimes it leads to an adrenaline dump, and that can be the difference in a win or a loss. So if he can bottle the nerves and deal with the bright lights of the famed Octagon, there's no denying the skill set, the skills, the demeanor. That's what got him to the big show. We'll see if he can perform now in the UFC.
This guy has one of the best abilities to take a shot that I have ever seen in all my years of commentating on fights. His chin is truly world class.
Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the Octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. You never know what he's gonna do. His striking is world-class, his ground game is excellent, and he mixes them up very well.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, making his UFC debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 6 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 124 pounds. Fighting out of New York, Mountain. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready.
Here we go. All right, so here we go with round 1. After winning his fight on Dana White looking for a fight, he has arrived at the UFC debut. Oh!
Big punches here. Oh, he's out cold. Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, we're just getting going, and there's the end of the fight. So it's a win by first-round knockout, near perfect on the technique. I'm not even sure his opponent saw that thing coming. And really, before his opponent had a chance to get in the fight at all and land anything in terms of a significant strike, he was knocked out. So major, major transpiration here tonight.
Let's check that out from a different angle. Here it is one more time. Boom.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 22 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout assassin.
All right, so congratulations to the winner, off to a nice 1-0 start in the UFC. This was his promotional debut. and it could not have gone much better for him here tonight as he starts to celebrate with his coaches and teammates. Congratulations to the UFC newcomer. Coming up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup.
This is tribal. It's rival. In a mouth with a right blow. Did he get this? Pyro. Better lie low. Somewhere probably on the Cairo with a boom. With a cycle. Wanna give it.
Well, unless the stakes are championship, they just don't get a lot bigger than this. He's making his walk to the octagon in this title eliminator. If he wins this fight tonight, he will get his first shot at the UFC flyweight championship. Think that's pressure at all, Joe Rogan? We'll see how he responds.
This guy has lightning fast hand speed. His combinations come swiftly and from all angles.
Really wanna have no brain? Step out of my domain. No game. All of my children are grown and I'm feeling they love me, but don't really love me. I'm feeling I'm no longer like I'm rich and jealous. So you got my love and shit for going there. This is my fury. Big and fruity, yeah, try that. Now keep it in my lap. Talk is so cheap in. When I don't end with a grieving, I'm ready.
So here he is, the 2008 Olympic gold medalist in freestyle wrestling, former flyweight world title challenger, Henry Cejudo. He's featured a boxing-heavy attack in the UFC, outstanding hand speed. This is a technical, clean fighter, Joe, with really a cerebral approach to the MMA game.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. If this fight comes to a striking exchange, he will have a distinct advantage.
Tail of the tape for this flyweight fight. So these fighters are just a year apart, some differences in height and reach. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler holding a professional record of 27 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Henry the Messenger Cejudo! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
Ready? Ready?
And here we go. All right, so here we go, early round 1. The stakes don't get much higher than this. His first #1 contender fight in this flyweight division. If he wins this fight tonight, he is getting... Oh! And that's gonna do it.
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight.
Let's take a look at it one more time. Here's the knockdown, vicious strike. Look at this. Boom.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Bruce
has called a stop to this contest at 30 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout assassin.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joey. Gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family.
Fighters fight for many different reasons. Some do it for the fame, others do it for the money. Eventually, all of that fades away. Yet going down in the history books as a UFC champion is something no one can ever take. It's proof that for a moment in time, out of all the fighters in your weight class, you were the best in the world. It's the culmination of all your hard work, the fulfillment of a dream. Tonight is your chance to take that gold belt and hear Bruce Buffer say, "and new." That kind of glory lasts forever.
All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC flyweight division title.
This is tribal, it's rival, in and out with rival, then he get this pyro, jump up, better lie low somewhere, probably in Cairo with a psycho.
So this young flyweight puts it all on the line here tonight. He has finally realized his first UFC title fight, and you wonder if some of those UFC jitters could creep back in when you think about a guy making his UFC debut and looking wide-eyed, making the walk. This is a 5-round championship fight against the #1 125-pounder in the world. All of that said, he believes he's the best, and we'll try to prove it here in a matter of moments.
This is his first world championship fight, a real milestone, a real pressure situation for him. The amount of training and preparation that he has done over his entire life will culminate in this one evening. He is the #1 contender to the title, and if he wins, he will be the champion of the world.
So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion, making the walk for yet another title defense here tonight. And Joe, if he wants to be mentioned with some of this division's greats, and really some of the greats of all time, this is one he's got to have. We have seen his performances get better and better since he won the belt, but most people believe tonight he is staring at his toughest opposition today.
The champion is in focus. He is in his prime. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this camp has been absolutely spectacular. He believes he has a solid game plan, and his mentality coming into this fight is clear and focused.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. 2 years apart, these two fighters, some differences in height and reach as well. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 18 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, presenting the challenger, Assassin. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 31 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Joseph Benavidez.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in, because it's about to go down right now.
And we are underway here at the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. Well, the buzz in the building is palpable as we get round one underway, Joe Rogan. This is his first UFC Flyweight Championship fight. He waited a long time to get this opportunity. Now we'll see what he can do. Joe, how do you think he approaches this challenge tonight?
Look out for the overhand right of Joseph Benavidez. He will throw it hard and throw it often. They're going after it quick here.
Big left hand lands upstairs.
He's doing a really good job of timing these shots.
Nice defense there, huge block.
Excellent feint with the kick. Doing a fantastic job of blocking shots. Wow, big shot from the clinch. Back up to his feet.
That one appeared to stun him.
Good right hand on the top. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's out. It's
That
out.
is it.
Big straight shot for the victory.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, Joe, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages.
Let's see it one more time from a different angle. Look at the power in this left as it shuts the lights out. And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. Crank right on the jaw.
And there is our UFC flyweight champion, and getting it done by knockout here tonight. Very impressive. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Migliano's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 51 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Assassin.
Well, he's been talking about those two words throughout fight week, and new UFC champion. He completes the mission here tonight, and you can see the emotion spilling over. Absolutely incredible what this fighter was able to accomplish, and it is going to take a special performance to dethrone the new UFC champion of the world.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and it's time for your UFC Minute. The MMA world is buzzing about that incredible performance this past weekend in the main event. Last weekend at Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, it was a night to remember for the mixed martial artist whose story has captured the imagination of fans around the globe as he fought the fight of his life when it mattered the most. When the dust settled, Bruce Buffer said, "and new." And he was crowned UFC Flyweight Champion of the World thanks to a memorable referee stoppage. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.